guys, welcome back to Crypto Skillet. In this video, I'm going to tell you about a really cool new DeFi passive income project called Defi Monsters. Now, this project is actually quite unique, and as you'll see, it has some similarities to some of the other popular DeFi projects that we've seen in the past, but with some really interesting twists that I don't think I've ever actually seen before with these kinds of platforms. And after checking it out, I do think this one definitely has the potential to really explode in the DeFi space. It is still brand new right now, but already there's been a lot of buzz about this one, and after watching this video, I'm sure you'll understand why. So again, I went ahead and checked out the platform, I looked at all the details to see how it all works, and I talked to a couple of other investor friends of mine who had already started using this platform, and yesterday I decided to go ahead and make an investment into this platform myself. So I've currently got $3,000 invested, and I'm now earning $75 a day in passive income. And of course, I'm going to take you guys inside my account later on in the video so you can see the plan that I've chosen. Now, to give you a little bit more info about the platform, Defi Monsters is essentially a staking platform, and it has 4 different staking plans that you can choose from. And of course, each plan has a different daily ROI amount, ranging from 2% on the low end up to 3.5% at the highest tier. And there are different minimum and maximum investment ranges for each of these plans as well, which I'll explain in detail in just a moment. Now, one of the things that really sets this platform apart from the rest is that you can actually withdraw your initial capital at any time with no hidden fees. So that's something that really stood out to me, because with most platforms like this, there's a set staking period, and usually you either can't withdraw your initial capital at all until the end of that period, or if you can, it usually comes with a hefty early withdrawal fee. And I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. We've seen tons of those kinds of platforms. But with Defi Monsters, you can obviously withdraw the interest from your daily earnings, but you can also withdraw your initial capital at any time with no restrictions, which is pretty cool. Now, because of this feature, there are also no set staking periods, so it's up to each investor how long they want to stay in the project. Okay, so if you just want to get in and get out pretty quickly, you can do that, or if you want to stay in it for a longer period of time, you're also free to do that as well. So it's definitely one of the most flexible projects of its kind. Again, it's a really unique model, especially for this kind of staking platform. Now, it is important to note that platforms like these do pay out really nice returns, but you should always consider them high risk, high reward. And if you've been in the DeFi space for a while, then you should know this. Of course, I always tell you guys this anytime I talk about DeFi projects, because everything in DeFi and really everything in crypto in general should be considered high risk, high reward. But it's especially true as the daily yield amounts go up. So just keep that in mind and never invest more than you're willing to lose. Okay, now with that said, I'm super excited about this project, and I know a lot of you guys are going to love this one as well. So make sure you stick around for this entire video, because I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about Defi Monsters. I'll show you around the platform, I'll take you inside my account, and show you guys step by step exactly how everything works. And of course, after watching this review, if you want to check it out for yourself, I've got the link down below in the description where you can get started. But first, before we get into the video, if you're new to the channel, welcome to Crypto Skillet, where we talk about all things crypto, and I share the latest and greatest DeFi projects and ways to make passive income in the crypto space. So if that's the kind of thing you're into, then go ahead and leave a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. And do keep in mind that none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an investor sharing my thoughts, experiences, and opinions. So always do your own research and never invest more than you're willing to lose into any crypto project. And now with that said, let's get into it. All right, so this is the Defi Monsters main website, and they've got a little bit of information right here in this paragraph. They say this is where financial prowess meets the power of artificial intelligence, etc., etc. Now, of course, the very first thing you've got to do is create an account. Okay, so when you click that link down below in the description, it's going to take you to the sign up page, and that looks like this. Okay, so you just enter a few details like your name, email address, and create a password. Then of course agree with the terms and conditions, and then click create your account. Okay, it's super easy. It only takes a few seconds. And then once you've created your account, every other time you come back to the website, you can log into your account by clicking this login button up here at the top right corner. Now, as we scroll down the website, they have quite a bit of information about the platform. Now, I'm not going to go through all of this for the sake of time, but I will go ahead and scroll down and show you the most important part, which are these plans that they have to offer. So again, as I mentioned, they have 4 different staking plans that you can choose from. So let's go ahead and take a look at each one of these in detail right now. So the first plan is called DeFi Easy, and this one pays a daily ROI of 2%. Now, the investment range with this plan is $350 to $2,499. Now, for all of these plans, the capital return is included. The return type is lifetime. There are unlimited staking periods, and And that is, of course, because you can cancel at any time, meaning that you can get your initial capital back. And so because of that, the total amount of revenue you can earn is infinite. Now, it's important to note that Sundays are holidays, okay? So you're only going to be earning between Monday and Saturday each week. All right, so now let's look at the second plan. So this one's called the DeFi Plus plan. This one pays a daily ROI of 2.5%. And the investment range with this one is from $2,500 to $4,999. And again, all these same details apply here with your capital return, cancel at any time, etc. Then the third plan is called the DeFi Deluxe plan. And this one gives you a daily ROI of 3%. Now the investment range with this one is $5,000 to $11,999. Once again, all the same details apply. And that brings us to the fourth plan. Now, this one's for the high rollers only. This one's called DeFi Premium, and this one gives you 3.5% daily ROI. And the investment range here is $12,000 up to $1 million. Okay, so that is the plans. That is how they work. Now, they also have an FAQ section here. Now, I'm not going to read through every single bit of this, but you can certainly come here and check it out. It tells you a little bit about what DeFi Monsters are all about, how they differ from traditional finance, of course, how to get started. All you have to do is just click that link down below and then create your account. Now, how can I make a deposit to my account? So I'm going to show you this in just a minute when we go inside my account, but it's really easy. All you have to do is select which one of the coins you want to use to make your deposit. So they accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then 3 different forms of USDT. So they've got USDT on the ERC20, TRC20, and BEP20 networks. So then you would just enter the amount that you want to deposit, and then it generates a payment address where you're going to send your payment. And then after you send that payment, you'll have to click on proceed and enter your transaction ID. And then once you've done that, your funds get automatically credited to your wallet. Okay, so what's the minimum investment amount? Of course, that depends on which of the plans you choose, but at the lowest end, it starts at $350. Now, when can you withdraw your profits? You can withdraw daily from DeFi Monsters. Okay, then they tell you a little bit about how they keep your information safe. Now, is there a fee for profit withdrawals? No, there are no hidden fees whatsoever when withdrawing from your account. So that's very cool to see. Now, what's the minimum amount that you can withdraw? You can withdraw $10 minimum. Now, they also have a referral system where you can earn commissions, and that's 6 levels deep, and it starts at 5% on level 1. Now, what payment processors do they use for withdrawals? Okay, it's the same as for deposits. So again, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then those 3 different USDTs. And finally, can I withdraw my principal? Yes, you can withdraw your principal, and that's one of the coolest things about this platform, in my opinion. And then as you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll notice that they've got a white paper. So let's check this out. Okay, this is what the white paper looks like. It's actually a light paper, but it says right here, DeFi Monsters light paper. Now, this is very detailed, so I'm not going to read through all of this for the sake of time, but I certainly encourage you guys to come here and check all of this out. Okay, they've got a little bit of information about their background, their objectives, etc. They talk about their different AI-driven financial strategies. Of course, they go back over all of their 4 staking plans. They talk about the affiliate program, the power of AI, security and auditing, their community, etc., etc. And then, of course, at the bottom, they've got all of their contact info for their support. Now, back on the main page, down at the bottom left-hand corner, you'll notice they also have a YouTube channel and a link to their Telegram. And just like I always tell you guys, anytime you're thinking about getting invested with the project, it's important that you also join their social communities, because that's where the team communicates with the investors, and that's where you can stay updated on all the latest happenings with the platform. So definitely at least go join their Telegram group. Now, they've also got a contact us section in case you need to get in contact with the team. Okay, so now let's go ahead and look inside of the dashboard. So I'm going to go ahead and log into my account. And here we are inside my account. This is what the main dashboard area looks like. So here you can see that my total deposit amount is $3,000 and my total investment amount is also $3,000. So the way it works is you have to first deposit funds onto the platform, and then once those funds are deposited, then you can take those funds and invest them into one of the plans. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in just a second. Now, you can see that my profit account is currently $85. So when I first signed up, I did get a $10 bonus, and I'm pretty sure that's because I used someone's affiliate link. So that's pretty cool. So of course, if you use my link down below in the description, you should be getting that bonus as well. And then the other 75 comes from my first day's earnings. So altogether, I've got $85 so far. And if you scroll down, you can see the recent transactions. Okay, so there's my initial $10 bonus when I first signed up. And then there's my manual deposit of $3,000. There's my investment of that $3,000 into the DeFi Plus plan. And then there's my first day's interest right there, $75. Now, you can also see all this info if you come over here and click on all transactions. Okay, there it all is right there. It's that same information, so you can keep track of all your transactions right here. Now, as I mentioned, the first thing you have to do is deposit funds onto the platform. Okay, so you can do that by coming over here to the left-hand side and clicking on deposit money. And that takes you right here to this page. Okay, so down here in this drop-down box, you're going to choose which one of these coins you want to use to make your deposit. So I chose USDT TRC20. And then in this box, you just enter the amount that you want to deposit. Okay, so again, that minimum amount is at least $350. Okay, so let's say you wanted to deposit $2,000. You would just type 2,000 right here. And then once you've done that, you're going to send exactly this amount of this coin that you've chosen to this address right here that it generates. Okay, so then once you've sent those funds to this address, you're going to copy the transaction ID once that transaction's complete, and then you're going to paste it right here in this box. Okay, then all you have to do is click proceed to payment, and then after the blockchain confirmations go through, that amount will show up right there in your account. Okay, if you're using USDT TRC20, this should only take a few seconds. But if you're using Bitcoin or Ethereum, it could take a little bit longer. Okay, but then once you've done that and those funds are in your account, then the next step is to actually invest those funds into one of the plans. So you'll just simply come over here to the left-hand side and click DeFi plans. And that takes you right here to this page where they've got all 4 of their staking plans listed. Okay, so once you've chosen the plan that you want to use, like let's say you're going with DeFi Plus, all you have to do is come down here and click Invest Now. And that instantly takes those funds from your account and invest them into that plan. Okay, so then once you've done that, when you come back to your dashboard, you'll be able to scroll down and you should see where that investment has taken place and which plan you invested in. Okay, so it's super easy. Now, regardless of which plan you choose, they all accrue interest daily. So when that interest shows up in your account, you'll be able to make withdrawals by coming over here and clicking withdraw. And that's going to take you right here to this page. Now, before you can make a withdrawal, you have to first enter the wallet address where you want to receive your withdrawals. So you'll need to come over here and click withdraw account, and then this should all be blank. Of course, mine's already been entered from yesterday, but when you first create your account, all this will be empty. So you'll have to come up here and click add new. And then in this drop-down box, you're going to choose which one of the coins you're using. So you'll want to make sure it's the same coin that you used to make your deposit. Okay, so if you used USDT TRC20, you would click right here. And then in this box, you just enter your USDT TRC20 wallet address where you want to receive withdrawals. Okay, and then all you have to do is click add new withdraw account, and that's going to store that wallet address. So now back at the withdrawal page, once you've stored your withdrawal account, you'll be able to select that right here in this drop-down box. And then you see it says the processing time is about 1 minute. So when you want to make a withdrawal, you just enter the amount that you want to withdraw right here in this box. And again, remember that minimum amount is $10. Okay, so then once you've entered the amount, you just click withdraw money, and that's going to send those funds to that withdrawal account that you've entered. Okay, so a pretty simple and intuitive user interface here. Of course, they've got a couple of other features as well, like if you want to create support tickets, you can do that right here. You can see all your notifications here, etc. And then all of your main stats are going to show up right here on your main dashboard area. Okay, so that is DeFi Monsters, guys. Again, I'm really excited about this platform. I do have a $3,000 investment, which is bringing me $75 every single day in passive income. And I will be keeping you updated on my progress with this project. So if you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a future video. And if you do want to check this project out for yourself, again, I do have the link down below in the description. And once again, guys, remember this is a high risk, high reward kind of platform. Okay, everything in DeFi should be considered high risk, high reward, because especially with projects like this, there's just no way to know how long these platforms are going to last. Okay, nothing in DeFi lasts forever. They all have a lifespan. So that's why it's so important to get in as early as you can. Okay, that's why I've tended to have really good results with these kinds of projects, is because I get in early. All right, of course, not financial advice, just sharing my experience here. So take that for what it's worth. And of course, remember to never invest more than you're willing to lose in these kinds of projects. Okay, that's the smart way to invest in DeFi. And as long as we're all doing that, this can be a lot of fun, and hopefully we can all earn a lot of profits as well. So if you got value out of the video, do me a favor and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And also make sure you guys are following me over on Twitter, or X as it's now called, and also join my Telegram group so you can stay connected. And I've got links for both of those down in the description below. So all right, guys, that's all for now. And until next time, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again in the next video. Cheers.